We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Miles is on his way, so he'll be here shortly. But in lieu of that, I'm going to go ahead and quarterback this thing. Let me go ahead and plug the joint right quick. Women use sex to get into relationships. The truth revealed. Yeah. Women use sex to get into relationships. The truth revealed. Now, before I continue, let me say this. If you have a question, right, especially for the newer folk that's going to come up in here shortly, put a Q in the chat, followed by your question. Put a Q in chat, followed by your question. Real quick, Uncle Guns in the building. Salute, fam. Renee P. Wicked Scorpion. William the Conqueror. Who else we got up in here? Unique 79. D's Nuts. Duke Lux. Michael Don. Dan Frank. Soulmonger. Fat John. Mike Larry. Who else we got up in here? Boxing Plug Dave. What up, fam? Who else we got up in here? Troy Scott. Mr. Real Truth TV. BD. What's good? What's good? What's good? Hold on right quick. Oh, shit. The motherfucking man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. Miles Cunningham in the fucking building.
What's going on?
Chilling. No Data. Big Pimpin'. I can't pronounce that name, but TV. That's your initials. You know who the fuck you are. Mr. Go Blue. A Braithwaite. You know what I'm saying? I might have pronounced that wrong, but nigga, you know who the fuck you are. So Miles, before we begin, fam, you got anything you want to plug? You got anything you want to oh, real quick, Miles. Also, if you can put the joint in a private chat so I can go ahead and put it for the Eventbrite joint.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. I got you, man.
All right.
Yeah, so we got the soap, man. Make sure y'all get the soap. I understand. Masculine Identity Natural Luxury Soap. 15% off your entire order once you go to masculineidentity.com, order your soap. I'm doing 50% off. You type in father into the discount code, type in father into the discount code area, and you could get 15% off your order for the Father's Day sale. And I will put the, hold on. Got the, here we go. There go the I put the ticket joint in the private chat. Oh yeah, guys, you know, October 26th, Miami. October 26th in Miami, we're gonna be doing the screening of the Game Kings 2 documentary. The Game Kings will be in the house. We're gonna have Q&A. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have drink. We're gonna have unlimited popcorn and all that cool shit, man. So make sure you guys get your tickets. And also, when you purchase a ticket, you will also be purchasing the digital copy of the movie itself. So you'll be able to get to download the movie on the day of its release. So yeah, man, it's a lot of value. Make sure you get your tickets.
All right, so we do have a question, but we're gonna get to that in a moment. Hold on real quick. I want to make sure I ain't. Yeah, get that soap. Yeah, get that soap too. I used it. Trust and believe it. It feels good on the skin. It's a multi-use soap. Multi-use. I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You can use it for many things on every aspect of your body. You know what I'm saying? So get the soap. You know what I'm saying? It's natural products, handmade. This man right here know what he's doing with the product. So y'all get on that. Support the brother.
Yes, sir.
For real. Let me just say this, because there's a lot of products that we bathe with that are out there that's not really good for your skin and shit.
Facts. That's big facts.
It's not. Especially like the liquid body wash, which in my opinion is scented dish liquid. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? It looked like dish liquid that you put on your body and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just something to think about, y'all. So let me throw that right there. So guys, again, what are we talking about today? Women use sex to get into relationships, the truth revealed. So I do have a video I'm going to play. Now, another reason why I wanted to kind of tackle this subject, number one, it needs to be talked about. That's one. But two, I got a comment from underneath a video that I did a few days back. So what I believe to be a young lady, I'm not sure if she's a woman or not, but based on the name, it would appear to me that it's probably a woman. But she was she found fault with some of the advice I was giving. So she put a comment underneath a video responding to somebody else's comment. And she was basically talking about how women are fucking their way into relationships. And there's truth to that, but it's more to it than just that, right? There's a multitude of ways that women can use sex for their benefit. So you do have women in some cases that will fuck their way into a relationship, and we're going to get into that. Though. We're gonna get into that in a little more detail, because a lot of times, Miles, women are very adept at stroking your ego, right, and making you feel some type of way. Right. And there's an old saying: "Use what you got to get what you want."
Facts.
Right. So there are women out there who would definitely use sex as leverage to get what they want from men. Right. They'll either use the actual act of sex, or they'll use the misleading proposition that sex can occur. All you got to do is do this and that, and it'll be waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? Just over yonder. You know what I'm saying? Just make it to the hilltop. It's waiting there for you. All you got to do is do a couple of things for them, and you can get to that promised land, which is some bullshit. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip. Again, guys, if y'all have a question, put a Q in the chat. Women, by all means, call in. Defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you feel what we saying is out of bounds, or if you, feeling a little triggered or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? By all means, call in and stand on your ideologies and what it is you believe. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just want to call and basically give us confirmation because we know what the fuck we're talking about, we'll take that too. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, where's the join at? All right, right here.
Don't have sex out of relationships.
So how do you get into the relationship?
Through conversation, through getting to know someone.
And then you don't try before you buy?
I don't try before I buy.
We're getting to know each other, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to put all my intention into you. But after a while, once we're talking to each other, you got a duty of care to look after me. You know what I'm trying to say? That I've got needs and stuff.
100%. I believe that.
Exactly.
I have got a duty of care to look after you.
Yeah, so
when you're my man.
How do we get there?
Through maintaining a healthy relationship together.
So before we're in a relationship and we're just talking and just dating and stuff, are you cool with me sleeping with other people?
Absolutely not.
So you want me to go on a quest of celibacy while I get to know you?
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
It's just showing your loyalties and your commitment.
Why do I need to be loyal to you? I don't even know you like that. We're getting to know you.
Yeah, because you want to make it something. You're trying to pursue something with me.
There's no jeopardy there. So if you gave me something, that would make me...
Want to stay?
No, not want to stay, but take away the distractions. Forget about everybody else.
But this is what I mean. Mentally train yourself to not be distracted so that you can focus on one person and maintain your energy there and loyalties whilst you get to know them.
But I want to have sex.
Yes, so graft for it. Nothing easy should come that easy. Someone giving you their body should not be that accessible.
What kind of graft are you talking about? Like, you want? What kind of graft is that? I have to be your boyfriend. Like, that's a different kind of graft. Not just get to know you and be cool. You're trying to tell me graft till I'm being your boyfriend.
You have to make that initial commitment, because why am I going to give myself to you and then you say, well, actually, it's not for me the next day?
Nope.
Look, ladies. You can do what you want with your body, right? I'm not here to tell women what they can and can't do with your body. However, though, see this, when we talk about women use sex to get into relationships, see, this is one of the things that women will do. Because see, the problem is, Miles, is women think all guys are the same. That we're all thirsty for sex, that we can be controlled with sex, that we value and pedestalize sex, and that they can basically say, oh, this is the most important thing to a man. So if it's the most important thing to him, then let me save that for last. And let me have him prove to me that he's going to be and do the things I need him to do. Then he can get to that as if it's some prize to be won at the end of the day. And then she said, basically, if you're dating me, I want control over your sex life. I mean, that's what she's saying. She's saying, I want to control your dick. I want to be able to tell you what you can. If you want me, I want to be able to tell you what you can and can't do with your dick. And a lot of guys, they don't look at it that way. And even some women might not look at it that way, but it's the truth. Because basically she's saying, I know you have options. You probably have an active, healthy sex life, but I want you to stop and desist right now. If you want me, prove to me that you really want me and stop fucking other women. But I'm not going to fuck you though. Okay. Right. Because you have to prove over an extended period of time that I'm the only woman you have eyes for, that I'm the only woman. And that's wholly unrealistic.
Right.
That's realistic. Right. So I would say this to girls. You know, she's an attractive woman, but see, she wants this is what she wants, which a lot of women want this. They want an attractive man that not only looks like, but comes across like he can get other women, but they want to be the only woman. Where they do that at?
Mm-hmm.
Miles, you got something you want to add to that? Or if you need me to replay the video, I can play it back too.
Yeah, and to rebut what you said, she's not attractive. Because if she talking that shit, she lost it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, yeah, on the surface, like, yeah, for face value, she's you know, good looking chick or whatever. I mean, she got to stand up first too. Her face is attractive, but talking that shit, by the end of the video, she got ugly. She got real ugly to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. By the end of the video, she got real ugly to me. But see, here's a part where, and this is why I don't like to argue with women, right? Because this is something that I know. At the end of the day, she's not gonna ultimately love and respect the guy that's willing to wait there like that. Do you understand? Like, she's not gonna ultimately have the type of submission, the type of respect that she really want to have for a certain type of guy. You know, for the guy that she wants to actually ultimately get with, he's not gonna sit there and just focus on her sexually. And the fact that you sit there and follow her agenda as far as sex goes, that's going to make you less sexually attractive to her, period. And that's the stupid part why I don't like to argue with women, because they'll say these things for face value so they can kind of, like, I don't know, have some type of reputation in public. But deep down, that's not what's going to get the pussy wet. You understand? Deep down, that's not really what makes her. And even if there's a woman out there like that, deep down, you're not gonna want a dude that just follows your lead like that. And then later on, you're gonna be telling me, if I'm dumb enough to actually marry you, then you're going to be like, oh, well, you know, I feel like this month I'm going to be celibate and you just have to deal with that. And you can't go fuck any other women, and you can't do this, and you can't masturbate either. And I better not catch you watching porn and blah, blah. What? Get the fuck out of here. Like, no, none of that makes any sense, and none of that is possible. None of that makes any sense. None of that is possible. And then another thing I know is that majority of women talking that shit, the only reason why they're talking that shit now is because they've been fucked and dumped too many fucking times.
And that's the part where women got to be honest about why they do some of the things that they do, right? Because if you listen to her talk, she's coming from, in my opinion, she's coming from a place of insecurity, where she needs reassurance from you that she's the only one. Exactly. But part of being insecure means you're not self-assured. That means that you're worried about something, right? That's what insecurity literally means, is you're not self-assured and you're worried about something. So what she is saying is, I don't want to compete with nobody else for you. But what women have to understand, if you want a man who can get other women, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to compete for that man. Okay, and women don't like to hear that shit because they're used to men competing for them. But when you're dealing with a guy who's him, a guy who's that dude, a guy who actually has options, you got to compete. So that means that you have to campaign and audition for a role in that man's life, not only as a fuck buddy, but if you want more than just sex from him, you got to put in work, you know what I'm saying, for that consideration. And a lot of women don't want to do that. And unfortunately, they believe that, oh, a man gaining access to me sexually is like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and I'm the leprechaun holding on to this pot of gold. And he got to do certain things to get it. But guys, I'm here to tell you, when you take the power of the pussy away, take it away, right? And women don't like to hear this too. But once you take the power of a woman's vagina away from her, she has no leverage. So that means she either got to deal with you on your terms or she got to move on, right? And let me just say this. So when we talk about women use sex to get into relationships, it's not just a woman withholding sex. A woman could be fucking you and still use sex to get at you. Okay, so a lot of you guys might be like, oh, wait a minute, Zach and Miles, y'all talk about only deal with women who are sexually attracted to you and she's fucking you on a hurried basis on a regular. Okay, cool. But you still need game to have discernment as to what you're seeing. Allow me, Miles, you dropped a video earlier that I watched today. Matter of fact, right before this. And the young lady was talking about how you don't kick a woman out right after sex. Right? That's another way that women will use sex or intimacy to basically get at you, right? And so, guys, this is what I mean by that. If you're dealing with a woman and you want to establish a sexual relationship, and you basically tell her, you know, about every 5 to 6, 7, 8 days, I'm gonna hit you up. And she's cool with that, and she accepts that role, you might be working with something because she actually knows how to follow instructions and she's not trying to interject her agenda. But if you're dealing with a woman who wants to be in your bed 3, 4, 5 days a week, a lot of you guys, because you're so egotistical, you think it's your dick. Nah, bruh. She is using sex to gain access to you. Right? Because the more that she look, okay, and women, any woman, I know Renee is watching, for any woman that's a fly on the wall, I'm about to reveal something. See, what some women would do is say, oh, well, some men say a way to a man's heart is with food, right? So if you got a woman who can't cook or won't cook, she won't use that, but she'll use sex. How can I always be around him? I'll just let him fuck me. And eventually, through the course of me being around him 3, 4 days a week, eventually he'll let me spend the night. Eventually, he'll let me lay on his chest and pillow talk with him. Eventually, I'll get into the shower and then I'll ask him to come join me. Bro, I can't tell you how many chicks that I basically dick down and they wanted to get into the shower. I'm like, go ahead. Can you join me? No. You got it. And they would get mad at me because I wouldn't get in the shower with them. I just met you, chick. I ain't doing that shit. Right. But even with that, see, a lot of guys think it ain't no big deal. But even with that, that's her way of basically using the sex to extract non-sexual time, attention, and energy from you. Right? So for some guys, when you allow women around you sexually, think about it. After about 2 weeks, what are you going to start doing? Letting her spend the night. She going to start waking up and cooking breakfast for you. And then that's her way of spending more time with you. So what eventually happens, it morphs into now you guys are just spending time together. And before you know it, a month later, that's your fucking girlfriend. That's literally how it fucking happens.
That's
like that.
They want to strong arm you into a relationship, and dudes be letting it happen, and that's so sad, bro.
Because they get caught up with the sex.
Mm-hmm.
They get, and women are very adept and very astute observers and have astute awareness as to basically when they putting it on you. And let me tell, matter of fact, let me throw this on there. For all you guys, when a woman is letting you use it, or when a woman is having you use a condom, and then like y'all go for round 2, and she just climb on top and slip that bad boy in without the condom, she know when he feels this wetness and he feels the warmth of it,
mm-hmm.
he's going to get addicted to wanting to have sex with me this way. And she knows it's just a matter of time before I get him hooked on it. And when I get him hooked on it, before you know it, I'm going to be making them breakfast in the morning. Before you know it, when I go over there, we're going to be Netflix and chilling. And then what I'm going to tell him one day is, do we always have to have sex? Why can't we just kind of just lay here and watch a movie like we did the other night? I like the feeling. And then you're going to be like, well, you know what? You know, she been fucking with me. You know, why not? You know, I throw her a little bone. And before you know it, she is like, got him.
That's it. You're done.
Got him. Right. So, guys, if y'all got questions, put a Q in the chat, followed by your questions. We do got some questions. Miles, we good with the phone line?
Yeah, your phone line's open, guys. Call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. I just did some content. And this dude, no, it was this woman, and she cheated on her husband because he couldn't pay the bills and all this type of shit. And I'm just and they got married after 8 months. And I was just like, you see, cats don't be vetting these chicks. And the thing is, they fall into a situation because the chick is not bad looking, the sex is good, and dudes just look. This is what happens when you don't have standards. And you know, last couple of shows we've been talking about standards and the Real Game No Theory. We've been talking about standards and shit like that lately. Guys, you really got to have a standard, man. You really can't let the woman like come in and switch up the way you do things just because she got a cute face or a fat ass, bro. Like, you really got to stick to your guns because like you was just explaining, Zag, is like, if you know when we see each other, we fuck and that's what we do. I can't let you talk me into Netflix and chilling and cuddling and all that other shit. I can't let you do that. And you got to be willing. You got to be willing to disappoint a chick. You got to be willing to make a chick mad. And if she here's the thing. If she's gonna be mad enough where she don't want to see you again, the truth is you're better off. The truth is you're better off. And a lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys think, oh man, I don't want to lose her. Bruh, if you're afraid of losing a woman, you in trouble. You already in trouble. If you are afraid of losing any woman, you are already in trouble. Now, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy the time that you have with a woman and you know, you have fun and you really like this chick and it's all good. But you got to understand, with life, you just got to be grateful and enjoy your time, because once it's over, it's over. And you're better if a woman is not sticking with you on your terms, you're better off leaving her alone, because all she's going to do is get you out of your program, get you out of your system, and then switch your shit up. And then when she realizes how much you allowed her to switch up your system, she's just going to lose respect for you, and it's still not going to work out anyway.
Exactly. And let me say this real quick, because I want guys to understand something. There's consequences to allowing women to leverage sex, waiting and all that other shit. There's consequences. Let me explain what I mean. If you talk to any man who's ever been in a sexless relationship or marriage, or he's been in a situation where a woman rationed the sex to him or she bartered, it all started from her controlling the sex from the very beginning. Because whether it's a conscious thought process or a subconscious one, once a woman realizes she can control you with sex, if you guys get into a relationship, she gonna know she got that card to play. The moment
Exactly.
she's unhappy with something, the moment she's upset with something, she's
Oh.
gonna know I can use access to me sexually to barter with this nigga, right? This is why there's a podcast. I'm not gonna say the name, Miles. You might remember them, where the guy was talking, the dude with the beard. That's all I'm gonna say. He was talking about how he had a situation where his woman wasn't letting him bust it wide open, and then when he went to her and talked to her about it, you don't take me out enough. You're not servicing my emotions. We don't do enough trips. And then he said, well, then when I started taking her out and doing more trips, then she started giving up the ass. Then a month later, it went back to no more sex.
See?
Right? Because basically, she trained you that you can only get sex as a reward. That you got to do something first. You got to prove to her first that you're worthy of it, right? And then what happens is when women make you wait for sex, and then you start doing the dates, you start spending time with them non-sexually. Now, all of that shit you're doing is tied to the sex, right? This is why you should only deal with women who are sexually attracted to you, where there's nothing tied to the sex but the sheer enjoyment of you guys sharing that activity. That's it. Hey, this is why I've been in a relationship where chicks have been mad at me and they still wanted the dick, right? Bro, look, I'm not advocating or condoning this shit, but back when I was younger, when I was a cheater, I don't believe in that shit now. I think that's a cowardly thing to do and all that other shit. But back when I was cheating, I would cheat, chick would find out and still want to fuck.
Right.
The same day she found out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The same day. You know what I'm saying? Because in her mind, she's like, yeah, I'm mad at him. I'm hurt. But I like the way he fucked me. I ain't depriving myself of that shit. For the next 45 minutes, I'm going to enjoy him. But I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks being mad at this nigga. But right now, I'm going to enjoy him. So I said all that to say this. And the guys, again, don't be cheating on women. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be in a relationship with a woman and there's an understanding that you guys are sexually exclusive, you need to adhere to that, or you need to be man enough to go to your woman and basically change the terms and conditions of the situation and tell her that you're going to be doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And either she's cool with it or she's not. And if she's not, then you need to go ahead and let that situation go. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to what you said earlier. You can't be afraid to lose a woman. Not only can you not be afraid in the beginning, but you can't be afraid after months and years either. But go ahead.
Exactly. All right, 701, you're on live with the Manhood is a Skillhead show with K, Zach, and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yo, do I have to catch up this one?
No.
I mean, if you're in the mood, why not? But go ahead.
This is Nate, Fargo.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
All right.
But anyway, now I got a question. Like, all right, so I was done fucking this bitch, right? So we was just laying there. And then like she just randomly woke up, and she was putting on her like shoes and shit. She's like, "I know you have other females," and then she just walked out, bro. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like,
so,
like, why do you think? Because I was on my phone, but like, you think she saw some shit on my phone or something? Like,
I don't know. What's your question though, bro? What's your question? What's your real question? What are you trying to figure out?
I'm just asking, like, why she just do that? Like, what
does it matter?
Are you missing her?
Yeah, you miss her. Did it break your heart when she left?
Nah, cause I hit her. I'm like, yeah, I had a good time. When are we gonna see each other again? She's like, I have fun too, and I don't know. I'm not sure. She said, I'm not sure.
Okay, but
so like, what was it? I'm just confused. Like, why she just randomly woke up? Like,
okay, look. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario. If you walked up to a woman you never seen or talked to a day in your life, and as soon as you tried to introduce yourself, and she said, "I'm not interested," how would you feel if that happened?
She said, "I'm not interested."
Yeah, if you walked up to a woman you've never seen or talked to, and as soon as you started talking, she shut it down and said, "I'm not interested." How would that make you feel?
I'll just be like, it's all good. It's happened before. I'll just be like, it's all good.
That's exactly how you should be when a chick got up and walked out. See, your ego.
I didn't say anything to her, bro.
No, but you feel some type of way though. Because your ego is like, man, I just gave her some dick, man, and now she just walked out like we didn't do nothing.
But caller,
You see, you laughing because it's true.
What's up?
caller, you're calling our show to ask us this question. So obviously something matters to you. Because if it truly don't matter, let me hang up right now. Okay, I'll hang up right now. Okay.
I mean, no. Hey, I mean, it don't. Yeah, you can hang up. It don't matter.
All right, next call. Call in, guys. 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392.
Guys, look, let me tell y'all something. When my ex-wife filed for divorce and I got served with divorce papers, put on my hold for just a minute when you pick them up.
All right, 602. Hold on for 1 second.
Okay, this is my wife, mind you, guys. When she filed for divorce and I got hit with divorce papers,
Yeah.
do y'all think I asked her why she wants to divorce me? Nope. I never asked her why.
You never.
I didn't care why. It didn't matter why. All that
right.
mattered was because I got blindsided. She never told me that she was feeling that way. So I'm like, okay, I guess you don't want to be with a nigga no more. All right, cool. So when she hit me with divorce papers, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and make it happen then. And then she was mad because I didn't ask.
Right.
She felt some type of way because I didn't fight for it. And I'm like, nah, baby girl, if you want to walk away, cool, I'm gonna let you walk. I'm the easiest nigga to break up with or divorce. So if a woman that's divorcing me and I don't ask no questions, if a chick that I just fuck get up and leave, I'm not asking shit.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. I guess that's the last time that's gonna happen. Go ahead, fam.
All right, we got 602. 602. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set Show with K-Zag and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Jasmine, 29, and I'm in Phoenix.
Jasmine,
so
29.
I don't have a question. I don't have, huh?
I'm just repeating. Jasmine, 29, Phoenix. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So I don't really have a question, but I just want to tell y'all, sometimes it's not always trying to control, using sex to control to get into a relationship. Well, for me personally, I'm just doing that. I just withhold sex a lot of times just to figure out what's really going on. Because a lot of men are like indiscreet about their intentions or lie about their intentions.
So what you're saying is, Jasmine, what you're saying is you're using the actions of men that came before me to judge what I'm about to do, which means you don't really respect me. So you gonna have to go anyway.
No, not that.
What did you just say? No, come on. You see, this is why I don't do this shit. Because you literally just said it. You said, oh, because men out here is doing this and doing that, and I got to know what's going on. What you just said was because of what other men have done to you, you trying to make me wait for sex because you think I might be doing what them niggas is doing. That's what you just said.
That's people in general. Most people, that's with work, with life. Most people don't say what they mean and mean what they say. So it's up to me as a person, as an adult, to kind of gauge the situation before I move forward with anything. That's
right.
Let me ask her a question.
Jasmine, let me tell you something about a guy like me. I need to know that your desire to want to be with me outweighs the fear that you have of anything I might do to you. You understand that?
You can have desire for somebody, and I don't even really think it's fear. I think it's just, it don't necessarily have to be fear. It could just be, I want to know, I just want to be comfortable with what I'm getting into, and I want to make that decision. Same thing,
Jasmine. Same thing, Jasmine. I want to know as a man, and knowing the man, I know you may not know the quality of man that I am, but I know the quality of man that I am. And if a woman wants to be in my life, I need to know that her interest to be with me outweighs her wanting to find out this or know that, or to be cautious, or to make sure this and make sure that. I don't care, Jasmine. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay, Jasmine, let me ask you a question. The guys that you date, now, let me back up. Are you in the market? Are you looking for a boyfriend? You looking to be a wife?
No, not necessarily looking for it, but if it happens, it happens.
So you're single?
Okay, cool then. So if you're not looking to be in a committed relationship or to be married, if all a guy wants is just sex, why would you have a problem with that?
I don't think I have a problem with it. It's just that a lot of people are not as straightforward to say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Are you down with that? People mislead you. People will lie. Put on.
Okay, cool. I got you then. I got you. Here, I got you. Look, so why not tell guys this then? If you're dealing with a man that you are sexually attracted to, why not just tell him, walk up close to him in his face, get real close to him, put your hand on his chest and say, look, you ain't got a lot to kick it. If you want this pussy, it's okay. I want that dick. So don't lie to me. So if all you want is just sex, I'm a big girl. I can handle it. So tell me what you want, daddy. Why not do that?
Crickets.
I don't have to. Well, no, I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. I just think it's not.
Hey, Jasmine.
I don't think it's ladylike.
Jasmine, how many times have you been misled?
I think once or twice.
Once or twice. That means probably 4 or 5. So listen, that means it happened once before, but then you met a guy that you were attracted to enough to not be cautious. Okay? So what I'm saying to you is that knowing the type of man that I am, I'm the type of nigga that deserves for you to forego being cautious to get to know me and fuck with me regardless of what might happen. You understand? So if your cautiousness is outweighs your desire for me, then that means we don't need to fuck with each other. Do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying.
There is a guy. Listen. The fact that you've been misled more than once mean that there's a nigga out there that you was willing to risk it all for. You understand me?
No, but this is what I'm saying. It's not that I was willing to risk it all. It's just that I decided to fill in the blanks instead of asking questions.
You filled in the blanks because you wanted that nigga. You filled in the blanks for yourself because you wanted him and you didn't care. That's what I'm saying to you.
No,
that's why I can't talk to these chicks because they'll say the shit and then when you repeat it back to them, they say, no, that's not what I said. Lord have mercy.
So look. So Jasmine, I'm gonna ask you a question, and nobody knows what you look like, so nobody knows you. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be candid and have a real grown ass discussion. So have you ever dealt with a dude and you either did not want sex from him at all, or you wanted something more than sex and you withheld it to get him to give you what you wanted outside of just the sex?
There was a guy that I was interested in, and I attracted him to me, and I never brought up sex. When he brought up sex, I evaded that topic or whatever. So, but I did like avoid the topic and withhold it. But why? I don't think
but why did you withhold it?
And I didn't want to, because I wanted to find out whether he was trying to fuck me or he was fucking with me. It's the difference. So I was trying
to. But even in that scenario, you're using, because let me ask you a question. Did y'all make out, kiss, and fondle each other or anything like that?
No.
Oh, did he ever try and kiss you?
But we never got that far because I feel like we never got that far because I feel like he was a little too direct and we was coworkers. So we never did.
You were coworkers. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, cool. I'm glad you said he was a coworker. So let me ask you a question and be honest. Did it ever occur to you or pop into your head, I wonder if he's fucking other women at work too? Did you ever think about that? No. So if you would have found out he was fucking other women at work, would that have impacted your desire to want to deal with him?
Yes.
Guys, women don't want competition. I said that shit earlier. But if you're not looking for a relationship, why?
At work either.
You said what now?
But I liked him. I didn't want no stress at work either. But I liked him enough. If we did become serious, I would have quit my job. But it was, it was other factors playing into that. Like this is why I'm just speaking as a woman. This is why I feel like we kind of take our time with holding sex so we can figure out what's going on, because that man ultimately he had a family, but he was lying about it. So it just took me to be patient, see what he was really on, to me to figure out, okay, this man got a family. So,
okay.
Okay,
Jasmine. But see, okay, Jasmine. And in that sense, hold on real quick. In that sense, I don't have a problem with women feeling like I'm not having sex with no man who got a whole woman at home. I don't have a problem with women having that standard, right? But what I'm talking about, if you're dealing with a dude that you are sexually attracted to, like he makes you tingle when you are around him, and he feeling you in that regard, why would you withhold it? If both of y'all are feeling each other in that way, why? What would be your motivation?
Because I want to know is he fucking with me or just trying to fuck, and it's a difference.
Okay. Let me. Okay, look. You're 29 years old. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna pass it back to Miles. Women, Jasmine, this is for you. Women, if y'all want to know whether or not a man is fucking with you, you're gonna have to put some skin in the game. Meaning, you're gonna have to invest more than just your physical presence to see if that man is willing to deal with you beyond just sex. Meaning, Jasmine, let me ask you a question. When you was working with this guy, hold on, listen. When you was working with this guy, did you ever make a meal and bring that nigga lunch in a Tupperware dish?
I did several things to attract him in a non-way.
Like what?
I did brought him food. I brought him food. I brought him like a card for his birthday when his birthday had came up and stuff, and some candy, and I had other stuff, just talking to him. I did.
Okay, so did you ever tell him? Did you ever tell him, hey Malik, I just want you to know I really, really like you. I'm feeling you. You ever tell him that?
No. Obviously, I felt like that was my nonverbal communication. Me bringing him stuff.
Closed mouths don't get fed, baby girl. Closed mouths don't get fed.
His name was Malik.
Go ahead, Miles. You got it.
Hey, Jasmine, let me ask you real quick. Have you ever used a man for sex? Just say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what about that guy? What if he really wanted to know if you was fucking with him or fucking just trying to fuck him or fuck with him? What about him? What about his feelings?
Oh, well, I told him verbally and I showed him non-verbally.
You told him and you showed him?
Huh?
And before y'all had sex, you said, I just want you for sex. I just want you for that dick.
Well, no, it wasn't like that in the beginning. At first, we was trying to build something, but then I just realized I didn't like him like that. I wasn't in love, and I knew I would never fall in love with him, but we continued to be intimate. And I showed him in many ways, like I said, verbally and non-verbally, that I wasn't interested in anything more.
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah. So, Jasmine, is it safe to say that if you are sexually attracted to a man and you don't really think of him beyond just sex, you're gonna go ahead and drop it like it's hot for him? Is it safe to assume that?
No, not no more. I think I was like 22 when I was doing that. No,
not no more. What are you practicing abstinence now?
It got old real quick.
So are you practicing abstinence now? Is that what you're doing?
Well, celibacy, yes.
No. Okay, look, hold on. Look, okay, real quick. I'm glad you said that, and let me just correct you. And I want everyone to listen. Celibacy and abstinence are two different things. Celibacy is something that a priest or a nun would do. Basically, they're saying not only are they not going to have sex, but they're not going to get into any type of romantic relationship at all. They're not doing anything romantically or sexually. That's celibacy, right? Abstinence is where you just abstain from something. Like you can practice abstinence with drinking or smoking or gambling or any type of vice. So you're not celibate unless you plan on becoming a nun or something. You know what I'm saying?
No. But you know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, you practice an abstinence. Yeah. Or at least that's what you say publicly. Now, privately, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, but I just wanted to give y'all my take on why women we do that. We just trying to figure out. We trying to gauge: is he married? Is he single? Is he playing games? Is whatever.
But here's the thing, sweetie. Here's the thing, sweetie. And there's no other men, but the like us is gonna tell you the truth. We don't give a damn why y'all do what y'all do.
Right.
We don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's irrelevant. The type of time we on is either you fucking with us on our terms or not.
Or not. Hey, listen, Jasmine, you or any of your homegirls or any girl, any woman you know personally or otherwise, any of y'all ever got with a nigga, found out he had a whole family or a wife or another woman, significant other, and then kept fucking the nigga?
Yeah.
Tell me why that is, Jasmine. Tell me why you would get with a nigga that you found out the nigga was lying and you kept fucking him, and not you or your girls or whoever you knew. Why would a woman do that, Jasmine? Why would she do that? Please tell me.
Why you think? Because he lied. He lied, and then you already did.
No. That's not the question. The question is once you find Jasmine. Once you find out.
Stop. Let's rewind, and I need you to listen closely and answer my question. Answer my question for real. You got with the nigga, fucking the nigga, everything's all good, and then you find out that he got a whole significant other, a family, whatever, and you kept fucking him. You or any woman you know, friend or otherwise. Does that happen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Why does the female keep fucking the nigga after she finds out?
Because she's already attached. That's why
Okay, stop. This is my point, Jasmine. Her attachment is stronger than all the other shit. It's stronger than his significant other. It's stronger than his family. It's stronger than anything else. And what I'm saying is, whether before or after you find out what's going on with me, your attachment to me and your interest to be fucking with me needs to be stronger than any other information in the world. That's what I'm explaining to you.
Yeah, no, I understand what I'm saying. Had that person had been upfront in the beginning, I would have been able to withhold that attachment or control it.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the strength of the attachment. It's the strength of the attraction is what I'm telling you. That's what's the bottom line. Y'all women love to dance around this topic.
But can we really say he's genuine if he has to lie to me?
Okay, but that's not the issue. Okay, Jasmine, him being genuine. Now listen. We teach men to be authentic and transparent, not to lie to women, right? But unfortunately, there will always be guys who are pieces of shit and they lie to women. So that can't be helped. But what Miles is trying to say is, if you are what he's trying to say is, if I'm dealing with a woman, regardless of what your hangups or your fears are, your attraction to me, your sexual attraction to me needs to be strong enough to supersede or overcome any concerns or fears you may have. So even if you feel like, damn, I really want this guy to dick me down, but I also like him, damn, what if he dicks me down this one time? Or what if he just looks at me sexually and I don't get a chance to get to know him beyond that? What he's saying is your attraction and your desire for him need to be so strong is that you throw caution to the wind and still make it go down.
You throw caution to the wind, and even after you find out about the caution inside the wind, you still want it. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the women continue to fuck the nigga with the whole next family. That's why the women, because the whole time you talking about, oh, well, I'm trying to make sure he's trying to fuck with me and not just trying to fuck me. But what does it matter if you still gonna fuck the nigga after you find out if he just trying to fuck you or not? What does it matter? What truly matters is the attraction and the compatibility. That's what truly matters. All the rest of that shit is just ego babble. That's all it is. You just trying to save face because you don't want to admit that I fucks with this nigga no matter what he's doing. That's why a nigga could be a fucking axe murderer, a drug dealer, whatever. And y'all bitches will still get with the nigga. And then even after you find out about his drug cartel and his 15 fucking bodies in the fridge, you will still fuck him because you're that attracted to him. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, I understand. And I understand 100% because they are ladies men. It's men that understand that. And so that's just let me know I'm a strong-minded woman.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm a strong-minded woman, and I don't fall for that.
I'm saying that
yeah,
I'm the type of guy. I'm saying that I'm the type of guy that I understand that. I'm the type of guy that I'm saying I understand that about women. So if a female is being cautious with me, she could kick rocks.
There you go. See,
because if you being cautious with me, that means you don't like me enough.
Any strong woman who is smart, who has a brain, she's gonna be cautious. But you
okay, no. See, Jasmine. See, Jasmine.
They'll go for anything, and then they'll do that. So I get it.
Jasmine.
Weak-minded.
Jasmine, listen. I'm gonna ask you a question. Jasmine, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think sexual attraction or lust is logical?
No.
No, it's not. See, hold on, listen. See, you're trying to apply logic to something that's illogical. And there's a lot of guys that do the same. Like guys who complain. Hold on, baby girl, listen. You're doing too much talking. Please listen. Right? A lot of guys who complain about like women's sexual past and a woman's body count, and they try and judge women for the type of men that they deal with, they try and do the same thing. They try to apply logic to something that defies logic. Sexual attraction and lust is not logical. This is why women will fuck with niggas they shouldn't be fucking with. Because their sexual attraction is so strong and the lust is so strong, they say, fuck it. and I'm not saying that it's wrong or right. What I'm just saying is, it is what it is. And you know, like I know, this is why you alluded to the fact that a woman will still fuck with a dude after finding out he got a whole fucking family. It's because her attraction to him defies logic. And he got her mentally. See, the attachment, the bond, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, he got her mentally. So once a man got you mentally, he got you.
Okay, Jasmine, hold on, Jasmine. You just, I heard you say something just now. You said the reason why she would keep fucking with him, you know, even if she find out this or that, is because she's weak-minded, right? But we just established that attraction has no logic. So why would you judge the weakness or strength of the woman's mind when we just established that attraction has no logic? It's not about her. Look, wait. Let me explain something. It's not about her being weak or strong-minded. It's about her finding a compatible attraction. Because if it was truly her being weak-minded, then she would fall for a whole fucking football team of niggas then. If she was that weak-minded. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just compatible attraction.
Not really. Okay. Well, if you're saying that attraction is illogical, once a situation is presented to you where it's not in your favor, it's becoming for a smart woman, a woman who is strong-minded, to say, okay, this attraction is not serving me. It's not serving me outside of anywhere else. So it's best for me to cut it off and be respected. Go somewhere where a man can build a genuine attachment with me, where he does not have to lie, where he does not have to deceive. Right. That's my whole point. So logic needs to be added to that. I'm sorry. Yes, attraction is logical.
Jasmine.
Time to apply some logic, and that's why I mean she's weak-minded.
Okay, Jasmine, hold on real quick. I got a shout out of super chat. Joe Blast with the $5 super chat for the tuition. So Jasmine, okay, here's the reality of it, and I'm done. I'm done with this conversation after this. Here's the reality of it. There are men out here who will always present their authentic selves without a mask. They're gonna let you know what it is right up front. We're gonna be very transparent, authoritative. dominant and very assertive, and we're going to always let you know what it is, and we're going to set your expectations. But when you deal with a man like us, you got to share us. You got it, Miles.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. All right. So, any other questions? Anything else you want to say, Jasmine, before we let you go?
No, that's all I wanted to hear. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. Great call. Thank you. All right. Cool. All right. So we got 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Y'all call in. Let me see. We're going to be out here for like another 30, 40 minutes. Make sure y'all call in, guys. Yeah, man.
It never fails, bro. Look, see, this is why, Miles, all these guys, all these panels y'all see on the internet, you cannot really have a candid discussion, an honest discussion. And the reason why you can't, and the reason, because see, Jasmine, she gave a little bit away about still dealing with a nigga once you find out you got a family, but women will always keep a little some in reserve because they'll give themselves away as to how they really think and move privately. So a lot of times women have to put on that public persona mask and try to put up a front. And this is why Miles said earlier, I can't with these women, right? Because they can't have a real conversation where they let it all out the bag because they still want to be seen as the virtuous good girl. They still want to have that out there. But ladies, it's okay if you're the whorish bad girl and the slut. We like those too. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. And let me just say this, and here's the problem. Guys like to make this distinction between the virtuous good girl and the whorish bad girl when women are really a mixture of both.
Exactly.
Right? They just pick and choose which guy. Like, guys, women literally have a devil on their shoulder and an angel on their shoulder, and depending on what man they're dealing with and what they want from the man, they're going to flick the devil off and be like, we ain't fucking them. And they're going to let the angel win out. Or if they're really attracted to the dude, they're going to look at the angel and be like, girl, he making me wet. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to go down.
Exactly. And see, guys, this is the type of mentality we're trying to really get you guys to understand is that's how women truly are. That's why because look, I'm not gonna be one of these guys sitting here talking about, oh, these girls love to go for the bad boy. Look, it's not about the nigga being a bad boy or an asshole. It's about the nigga knowing who he is. What I'm saying is when you know who you are, you know that women are willing to either shit or get off the pot. So you don't have to play no games with these chicks. You don't have to you don't have to get in no relationship. If a woman is attracted to you, she will fuck you, bro. She will fuck you. She don't have to. They talk all the, well, I just want to find out if you fucking with me and not. No, if she wants to fuck you, she gonna fuck you. She don't care if you got a family. She don't care she don't care if you an alien. She don't give two shits about nothing. If she's attracted to you, it's gonna happen. So this is why you can't waste your time with women who you know don't find you attractive. Y'all niggas is on 3-hour dates with a bitch that don't even want to sit close to you. In the first 30 minutes, I'm already touching and flirting and talking a whole bunch of shit where if I see that she's acting a certain way, I'm ready. Check, please. We're good.
Well, even Miles, even that, guys, if you are in the physical presence of a woman for 30 minutes and she ain't sitting on your lap, she ain't throwing her leg over your leg, she ain't trying to hold your hand, she ain't trying to be next to you, in all likelihood, she's probably not sexually attracted to you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when women are sexually attracted to you, they want to be close to you.
Right.
Like they literally want to be close to you. And I'm not saying necessarily that you're going to fuck that night per se, but like, let's say a real quick example is this. If you're at like a little function, like a little get together or something, and you're sitting on a couch,
right,
and you're chopping it up with some people, and if there's a woman in attendance there that's feeling you, she's going to make a concerted effort to sit her ass next to you. I'm telling you, if she's seeing you and she feels like I want him to come talk to me and I want to be around him, fuck it. Let me go over there and sit. There's an empty seat next to him. I'm going to go sit right next to him. And a lot of times what's going to happen is she's going to lean on you.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to put her arm on you. She's going to put her body on you. something, right? To clue you in that I'm feeling you, right? And a lot of that goes because there's levels to attraction. There's levels to it. So the more attracted a woman is to you, specifically of the sexual variety, the more she's going to be inclined to put some body heat on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be next to this nigga. I want him to touch me. Even if it's not sexual, I want him to hug me, touch me, throw his arm around me, something, right? I'm just telling you guys. So if y'all are around a chick, she won't let you kiss her, right? You know, she won't let you, if you tell her to come sit next to me and she's resistant, bro, cut bait. That ain't the woman for you.
Cut bait, exactly. That and that's all it is, guys. That's all it is. Because once you really see the difference between how a woman acts when they fuck with you and when they don't, it's like, why spend any time fucking with a chick that's not fucking with you? You understand? Why spend any time why spend any extra time trying to force the situation? And again, this is a part of the reason why niggas they force themselves to get into relationships with chicks, because they think that that's the way that they're going to finally get what they want. But like niggas be like, my chick, she'd be disrespectful and this, she don't fuck with me like that. But once I marry her, once I give her my last name, everything's going to change, yo, for real. No, nigga. No, how she treating you now is how she always gonna fucking treat you, because consistency is what's really key. So if you in a situation, you don't need that much time to realize if a bitch is fucking with you or not, bro. You really don't. It's just a couple of things that you need to see and then call it a day.
And guys, that's the power of sexual attraction and influence and masculine leadership. Meaning you have influence without the woman needing to interject her agenda or hit you with all types of terms and conditions. So if you feel like you have to give the woman the title of girlfriend, fiance, or wife for you to get things done, that means you don't have no influence. And you giving a woman that title won't change that. It won't change it. Now, what some women will do is they'll stroke your ego enough to give you the misleading impression that you have some type of authority over the situation. And I'm going to tell you, back in the day, women, our grandmothers, and some of our mothers, depending on how old we are, so our grandmothers and great-grandmothers, they were very adept at stroking a man's ego enough to make him believe you running shit. Right?
All right, are you ready? Okay, 904, you are on live with Manhood is a Skillset Show. We got K-Zag and Miles, name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yo, this DJ 21, Florida.
All right, DJ 21, Florida. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? What's good? I'm tuning in with the show. Hey, K-Zag, I had a question for you about the sexual attraction being illogical. So do that also apply to, say, for example, you got a man and a woman in a relationship, and they cheating on each other or whatever the case is, and then they come back and like everything normal, and they still fuck on each other.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, although sexual attraction is illogical, women that actually got some common sense, when they actually decide that they want to be in a relationship, they're going to apply logic at some point, right? If they got sense, right? Meaning this, there are some people that get into relationships strictly for superficial reasons, right? But if a woman is getting into a relationship with a man that she is sexually attracted to, and also he's a good leader, and she actually admires that man, she's not necessarily getting into a relationship with him because she sexually desires him. That might be part of it, but that's usually going to be on a back burner. She's going to make a practical decision to say, I can win with this man, right? There's value in dealing with this man beyond sex, right? That's her applying pragmatism to the situation. So you might have a woman that might get cheated on, for instance, and now part of it could be the dick is good and she don't want to give it up. That's part of it, but the practical part of it, the logical sense is outside of him being a lying ass with good dick, he's a provider. You know, he's a good dude. He provides structure to a situation that she don't think she can readily find with most men. So there might be some illogical reasons, but there's also going to be pragmatism applied to the situation as to why she's staying. But if you're dealing with a woman who's going to argue with you and fight with you, then it's primarily just it's emotional based shit. So you might have a woman who might be upset with you, but she ain't going to fight with you. She's just going to be like, I'm upset with him. I'm hurt. I'm going to tell him I'm hurt. But there's still value in dealing with this man beyond that.
Okay. That makes. I didn't want to ask, because I always hear you talk about it, and you usually be talking about relationships and in different ways and the dynamics of how it really goes and stuff like that. So I just want to get clarification on that. Not because I didn't want to think that the sexual attraction is what override the complete relationship in a long-term way. When a woman is
no. If you're in a relationship with a woman and sexual attraction or her desire to want to fuck you overrides everything, chances are the relationship ain't shit. Chances are the relationship, because there has to be balance. And any healthy relationship, there has to be balance with the sexual attraction and sexual compatibility component, as far as you guys genuinely give a fuck about each other outside of just fucking. There has to be a balance. If a woman is staying with you and you got a toxic relationship, but she likes the dick, chances are the relationship is shitty. And the only redeeming quality you have as a man is your dick. And that's a shame. So you do have women that will do that. Just like you have guys, they get mistreated and they get treated like shit when a woman don't respect them, but because her ass is fat or she got a mean throat game or her shit stay wet and nice and tight, he'll deal with the woman because of that, which is also shameful.
Okay. All right. So then, I appreciate that, K-Zag. It pretty much makes sense. Because well, I'm not in a situation in that sense, but I know some people, that's have a toxic and crazy fucking relationship. So I do want to get clear on that, and I appreciate you, Miles. K-Zag, I appreciate you.
No problem. No problem.
All right, man. Appreciate the call. Yeah, we good on calls. All right,
let me say this, guys. Let me say this, guys. You have to be a well-rounded man. If you want a relationship where you want to entertain other women, and a woman actually sees the value in you to want to stick around for that, number one, you have to give her the choice. You have to give her free will. That's what's going to happen, right? You have to set a woman's expectations from the very, very beginning that if she's fucking with you, this is how I'm rolling. This is how it's going to be. And give her the option to make a decision. And guys that can actually get shit popping where they're dealing with multiple women and a woman actually wants to stick around because she sees the value in that man beyond sex, and she actually wants to also give that man value beyond just sex, it's because she sees the value in that man. And I'm going to tell you this, okay, admiration is important. Okay, a woman needs to admire you. I need guys to understand that. A woman actually needs to admire you for her to even consider that, right? There has to be immense value beyond your dick, but also you have to put it down in the bedroom too. There has to be something about you sexually, sexual attraction and the compatibility factor where she says, I love the way he puts it down. I love what he does to me sexually, and I love our relationship non-sexually. We just have a great relationship across the board. Yeah, he might fuck with other chicks, but and she has to be, like Miles said earlier, she has to be willing to get beyond any insecurities and jealousy she may have, because it will happen to one degree or another. A woman might feel, but that's you as the man. That's where leadership comes in, and where you can never make her feel like a new woman has the same cachet that she has.
Right. Yeah.
She has to know I'm queen bee in this situation. Okay. Right. Yeah. Although he's fucking with other chicks, ain't no woman got it like I got it. He ain't taking the trips abroad like he taking with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't kicking. Ain't no other chick spending the night with him but me. You know what I'm saying? If she your woman, she your lady like that. But that's where you have to establish that and step. That's where leadership and structure and vetting and having a program and all that other shit come in. A lot of guys are sloppy what they'll do is they'll get into a relationship and they'll start cheating, right? And then a woman will find out, and then they will hope that she'll stay with because she loves me. You know, it can't be just based on no fucking love. Is an emotion. In fact, it's a fleeting emotion that comes and goes, right? So it can't even be based on that. It has to be based on respect. It has to be based on value and what she gets out of the situation where she feels like it's worth it to her, right? But if you're dealing with a woman who's insecure and she's always worried about a woman's pussy being better than hers and all that, then you're probably gonna have some issues there. So you have to be able to mitigate that situation. But the average guy don't have that type of leadership, structure, or influence.
Right.
So a lot of you guys either stay single or find you a woman who you can kick it with, and then that be your boo. You know what I'm saying? Just you and her.
That's it.
And y'all can get matching pajamas and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? And when y'all do the Easter pictures and the Christmas pictures, y'all got on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all sharing Facebook accounts together. No, whatever it is, I'm not clowning. I wouldn't do all of that, but I'm just saying you can do that. No shade though. No shade on my monogamy-oriented people in sexual exclusive relationships. It's a beautiful thing if that's what you truly want, and both people are, and it's free will. It's not obligated.
Right.
A lot of people are in obligated relationships where the only reason they agree to be in it is because that's the only reason they can have that person. And the only reason I can have her is if I promise not to fuck nobody else. I can't be in a relationship like that.
Right.
I can't, and that's why a lot of cheating happens. It's because that's why I say sexual exclusivity is an illusion. It's because a lot of people get into these monogamy-oriented relationships not because they really want to, but because they feel like they got to get the person. And that, don't get me started. I can talk forever about that type of shit. But anyway, we good on calls though, Miles?
Yeah, we're good on calls. Guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Go ahead and call in, man. We got the ladies, man. Ladies, call in, man. Call in, man. We could chop it up.
And shout out to Jasmine, because I don't even know who she is. I've never seen her in the chat, which just proves what I said earlier. Women be flies on the walls for this shit here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of it. Yep.
Yeah. So here we go. Let me
truthfully, real quick, a lot of the shit that we say don't really fit the narratives of what a lot of these dickheads be saying on the internet. You see what I'm saying? So when they come over here, and because a lot of them when they click on this shit, they think they're gonna hear the same shit as these young niggas, right?
No.
Or not to say young niggas, but these other niggas, right? that be on YouTube. But then when they start listening, they're like, oh shit, these niggas different. You understand? That's a lot of them won't call in either.
No, they won't. Well, number one, whether you are a man or a woman, if you want the pure, uncut, never been stepped on, dope. If you want the pure, unadulterated, candid truth, we're sparing no feelings out. You're gonna get it here. Yeah, you're gonna get it fucking with me and Miles. You're gonna get it fucking with anybody from the Real Game No Theory podcast. Fifth, Steve, Lucario, King Dre, Taekwondo, Ron Wills, the dudes that we rock with, anybody on the Game Kings. Boss Mac, everybody, you gonna get the truth. Okay, we ain't borrowing none. We don't give a fuck about your feelings. We don't give a fuck if you offended. We don't give a fuck if you're triggered. We're gonna tell you the truth, and that's the problem with the internet. Is nobody is telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But just a small percentage of people is giving the truth. Like even when I tell you guys, I cheated before. Yeah, I lied to women. I don't do that shit no more. Right? Like even when people are talking about their shit, a lot of people won't even call out their own fouls. I'll call out my own fouls. I'll tell you when I did ill shit or foul shit. Right? But I'll also tell you that I grew and I evolved and I matured from that. Right? Which is why I talk the shit that I do now, because the freedom, y'all don't understand the freedom that you have as a man from being able to live your truth and not lying to women and telling women exactly how it is and still being able to get women to fuck with you.
Exactly.
There's power in that shit, man.
Yeah, I saw a reel on my Instagram the other day, and it was a person saying, I think it was a chick saying this to a dude on like a man on the street interview, and she said the definition of being a player is getting exactly what you want without lying.
And
you know what I mean? And that's really it. That's really it. That's the real definition of being a player. That's the real definition of like you know, macking and or whatever the fuck you want to call it, macking, pimping, whatever you want. And this is what I'm talking about. Y'all niggas complain about women fucking with the asshole and the bad boy and the pimps and the this and the that and the that and the this. When a woman is attracted to you, it does not matter. So what is your job? Your job is to go find the women that are attracted to you.
There you go.
So all of that shit that you all self-conscious about, well, oh, she might not like me because I'm short, or she might not like me because of this, or she might not like me because of that. All you got to do is go find the women that are attracted to you, because if they're attracted to you, none of that other shit matters.
That's it. And let me say this. The key to taking the power of the pussy away is letting other women know that they're not the only one. Like, chick, you could stay or you could go. We could fuck or we could not fuck. Guys, your temperament, your demeanor, your disposition should be here. If a woman wants to fuck, you don't get super excited. You stay here. If a woman don't want to fuck, or she flakes on the date, or she rejects you, here, you don't get down. Because here's the thing. I remember I heard a saying, if you live for the cheers, you'll die for the booze. Right? So if you live for validation, you'll die with rejection.
Exactly. That's why you can't let any of it bother you.
No, not at all. Like, I'm chilling.
You can't get excited when they're giving you compliments, and you can't get down when they're giving you insults. Just trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Only what you think matters. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Only what you think matters. So, and guys, that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all about like the possibility and seeing women behave a certain way for you and about you. Like, guys, if I said this on the other live with Lucario, I'm like, bro, if I'm used to five Eagle steak, why the fuck would I settle for McDonald's anymore? You understand? If I got access to 5 Eagle steak, fucking ribeye, bone-in ribeye, fall off the bone tender with the marbling and the sear, just like how I like it, with the garlic and the asparagus on the side, with the garlic mashed potatoes and shit. Why would I? And that's what I have access to on a daily basis. Why would I really need to go back to McDonald's for a double cheeseburger, my nigga?
That's lowering your standards.
Exactly.
That's what flexible niggas do.
So when I'm out in these streets and I might say something to a woman, and then she want to act like, oh well, I'm not sure, and you know what? Say less, baby. Say less. You have a nice day. Take it easy now. Because I know what I know. You feel me?
And we don't do maybes. I'll think about it. I'll see. Nah, it's either yes or no.
It's either yes or no. You gonna shit or get off the pot.
There we go. Because look, time is money, bro, and my time is invaluable. My time is priceless. Why would I waste my time on a woman who ain't about what I'm about?
You can't get it back.
You can't get it back. So I'm not going. It's too, guys. There's billions of women out here. You know what I'm saying? Look, and I hate using a scale of 1 to 10 because it's super subjective, right? And in real life, people don't talk like that. You're not out in the street talking about 5s and 10s and all that other shit. Right. But I would rather deal with an average, homely looking chick who do exactly what the fuck I say than deal with a woman who's an 8 or 9 and give me pushback, but let me fuck. I don't want to fuck her. Bro, Miles, this is some real shit. I cannot get or maintain an erection with a disrespectful bitch. I can't.
What? Real talk. Real talk.
I can't. Or a chick with a slick mouth. I can't. I literally lost, bro. I have no desire. So let me get to this question. So it says people always talk about the consequences of the lack of a father, but is there any consequences of the lack of a mother? Bro, there's not a consequence because you didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a consequence because you didn't do anything. There is no consequences. I would say this when it comes to having a mother or a father. If you have a father or a mother who ain't shit and both of them are living in a house, what good does that do you? Well, it does you no good. Right. So sometimes having an absentee, a mother or father, is the best thing for you when the adults in your life, be it just a mother, just a father, or an aunt, uncle, or grandparent, when they on point, right? It's literally addition by subtraction. Okay, you don't want nobody in your life just because they're there, just so you can say I have both my mother and father. Like I grew up with both my parents in a household. Okay, and they were married until my mother passed in 2016. But my father wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you that straight up. So, I got a little bit from him, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like fixing on cars and shit like that. But other than that, I didn't get nothing from him being present. Nothing at all.
Right.
Not a goddamn thing, right? So him being present outside of knowing how to fuck with cars a little bit, I got more from my mother. You know what I'm saying? And I got accidental game. My mom dropped a lot of game on me that really had nothing to do with women per se, but I was able to apply because she would just say shit, random shit. And I would be like, that's a bar. And I would just file that shit away. And that shit actually helped me out later in life, man.
Right.
So I just want to hit y'all with that, man. But so there is no consequence because if you are a child or if you're a young man and you grew up without either or, that's not your fault. Now, if you live in your life feeling all fucked up and feeling sad and you feel like your life is unfulfilled because you didn't have that. Like I use DMX as an example. DMX literally was in turmoil his whole life because of how his mother treated him, and he didn't have the love of his mother, or at least he felt like he did. He would do interviews and he would still cry about that shit. Okay, and I'm not clowning the brother for that. I'm just saying that he was in turmoil. We got a call?
No, we good.
Okay, but he was in turmoil his whole life because of that, right? So some of us, you just have to accept that, like that's your fate, and deal with it the best you can. And you saw how he dealt with it. He dealt with it with drugs, and he dealt with it with just running through a bunch of women. Because I felt, it'd been one thing if he was having protected sex with a bunch of women, but he was having unprotected sex, having all of these kids out of wedlock because he, in my opinion, the negativity that he had with his mother, I think that manifested itself in how he dealt with women and sex, in my opinion. Because I didn't feel like he dealt with it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his demons were, I don't think he dealt with it the right way. And a lot of people, when they get out into the dating scene, they exercise their demons through interactions with other people, right? Including sex, right? If you're having sex and you're looking for something profound through the sex, you're fucking up. If you're looking for some type of connection or bond through the sex, then you're fucking up. It's like looking for love in all the wrong places. If you're gonna engage in casual sex, then do it simply because you enjoy fucking. Like I just enjoy fucking. I fuck for sport. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Do it responsibly. But if you're looking for something meaningful or profound and you're using sex as a conduit to find it, you will be fucking up. This is why a lot of women and some men even they end up practicing abstinence. It's because they were using sex as a way to find something. Or they were using sex as a way to get into a relationship. And then they end up just getting ran through.
Exactly.
And then they looking at men as the culprits and like, no, that's you. That's you, baby girl. You got some things you need to do. You got some work you need to do on yourself so you can stop using sex as a conduit. You know what I'm saying? The only true, and I feel like I'm preaching this shit. The only true real purpose of sex is to procreate. That's it. That's the only true real purpose of sex. Beyond that, sex is what we make it. Okay, we choose to add emotions to it if we want to. We choose to attach all of these things to it, right? Or we choose not to, right? And I refer to it as your relationship with sex. What is your relationship with sex? And you got to decide that. But in the midst of you deciding what your relationship with sex is, you can't be out here trying to project that shit onto other people.
Right.
Right? Okay, find people that view sex like you view it. Right? Right? I don't want a woman that, I'm looking for something profound and emotional with sex. I'm like, then you ain't for me then. Because after I fuck you, I'm getting up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for me to lay with you and hold you, and if you're looking for me to look at sex in a spiritual way and all this other shit, I don't view sex that way. You know what I'm saying? It's something that feels good. And beyond that, I don't take sex that seriously. I feel like I was preaching this shit. Not preaching, but they're preaching on some like niggas like, man, you on your soapbox. I'm talking. So we good on calls, Miles?
Yeah, we good on calls.
Okay, so let me get to some more of these questions. We're about to be up out of here and not too long. So if y'all want to call in, y'all better call in, man. So Unique says, remember those audios I sent you when a woman said that she wanted to be exclusive first before giving her body to me? They'll leverage their pussy. Yes. When women tell you that, look, let me just say this, right? Because women, I'm gonna give you a little grace. I'm gonna give you just a little bit of grace. If you are a virgin woman, right? This is just my opinion. If you are a virgin woman and you are a virgin because of your beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Your religious beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, and you actually want to be married before you give yourself away and all that, cool. I'm not mad at that, right? But if that's the case, then find a man with the same exact beliefs you have then. Find a man who wants to wait until he's married to have sex. He already has that belief, right? The problem with, just like the video that we saw when a woman was like, but if you're going to deal with me, I expect you not to fuck anyone else.
Right.
And, you know, why are you going after men who have active sex lives then? You know what I'm saying? That don't even make no fucking sense, bro. That don't, it's like me, if I say, I'm not dealing with no chick that's going to make me wait, then I'm trying to convince a virgin. No. I'm not trying to convince you of anything, right? Because if you're dealing with me and you're trying to wait until you're married, hey, I'm gonna be fucking you after the second time I see you. You're gonna get off that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Either that or I'm gonna leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come over to my way of thinking real quick, right? So when we talk about women trying to leverage their pussy, yes, and I'm not saying it's not about being wrong or right, but a lot of times it's a very manipulative tactic. And women might not look at it that way, but it is. Right? It's to me, when you talk about deception, right? To me, deception is a dark side of manipulation. Right? Deception is a dark side of manipulation. Okay, and this is what I mean by deception being a dark side of manipulation. If a woman is telling you that she's practicing abstinence, but she really ain't, she's really out here fucking, but she's just telling you that so she can get you to wait, that's straight up deception. That's her lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if a woman is really practicing abstinence, like she really ain't fucking like that, but she's trying to get you to wait, it's still manipulation. It's just not deception because she's not lying. Right? I want guys to understand the difference. It's still manipulation because she's trying to get you to give her something with the impression that sex is just over the horizon. And here's where it gets fucked up at. Because even if you capitulate and acquiesce to that, who is to say that woman is still going to fuck you after all?
Right.
You can still wait 2 or 3 months. You can still date her, take her out, spend all types of non-sexual time with her, and she can ultimately decide, you know what? I don't want to deal with you no more. And you looking at her like, yeah, I've been fucking with this chick for 2 months. I done took her out on 10 dates and I still ain't fucked. And she just dipped out on me because sex is not promised to you because you try and do the shit that the woman wants you to do. She can still change her mind.
Right.
Okay? Which is why you never let women control shit. And let me just say this. It's not even about you as a man trying to control sex. It's not even about that. It's about you saying, hey, I'm not trying to control anything either. But if we ain't fucking, then we ain't doing nothing. Okay? So, baby, I'm not trying to control anything. But if we ain't fucking, we ain't doing nothing.
Right.
So I'm not gonna lie to you and try to coerce you or cajole you or pretend. I'm gonna let you know out the gate. This is what I'm about. If you about it, let's do it. If not, then hey, good luck to you. Whatever it is you're looking for, I hope you find it. But you ain't gonna find it here though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find it, or at least you're not gonna find it how you want it, right? Okay, so he says, what should I do when a woman reaches out to me after I told her that I don't want to be just friends and that I need to put some distance between us? Bro, y'all niggas, dog. Bro, if guys, it's this simple. If a woman reaches out to you and she ain't on the type of time that you want, why would you even respond? Like why would you even worry about let me tell y'all something. If I'm dealing with a young lady and I let her know out the gate that we fucking and that's it, but she clearly wants something else, right? Or she clearly wants to interject her agenda, I'm gonna let her know, nah, it's not gonna work that way.
Right.
But whenever you get ready to get busy, holler at me. If she texts me and she says, "How are you doing?" I'm not responding to that text at all. Because I already told her what the expectations were.
Right.
If you fucking with me, we fucking. So if she sends me a text, it better be somewhere along the line. Does that offer still stand? It better be her responding to what I told her what it's going to be.
Right.
If she just reaching out just to say hi or just checking up on you, how you been? I'm not responding to none of that at all. Okay. Now, if she texts me something like, "Hey, I'm just seeing if you're free or if you're available," my text to her is going to be like, "You want this dick? You want this dick, don't you?" That's it. You want this dick? You've been thinking about it, don't you? It's been on your mind for the last 6 months. You want this dick, don't you? Her response to that is going to tell me whether or not we're going to see each other.
Right.
Because if he said, "Well, I just want to see you," so if she said, "I just want to see you," I'm not responding to that. Right? But if she says, "Yeah, I want this dick," I want that dick. All right, cool. Hey, I'm available at this time. Here's the address. That's it. Because you can't trick me into getting my attention from you if it's not on my terms. See, y'all are too flexible. Y'all play with these women. And then what y'all do is, well, she is showing me some interest, so let me talk to her for a little while to see if I can get her to come around. Bro, I don't want to convince a woman to fuck me. I want a woman to be hot and bothered. I want her to want it. I want her to want me to want her. Miles, you got anything you want to add to that, Phil?
Nah, that's pretty. It's the same shit we've been saying the entire show, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a woman is down, she's gonna do whatever. She's gonna do whatever, man.
That's it.
And if she's not doing what you want to, if she's not doing things on your terms, that simply means she's using you.
There you go.
That's it.
So we did a live and we talked about, if you don't have an agenda, you're going to end up following a woman's. Mm-hmm. Guys, if you deal with a woman and you're not leading her where you ultimately want the interaction to go, she is going to lead it in a direction she wants it to go in. And you might not like it. You might not like the fucking destination.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
So man up and lead the shit. Okay, so here we go. We got another question. Meeting up with an older woman Wednesday. What are some suggestions that have a dope experience? As I have a little experience with older women, bro. It don't matter how old she is, bro. First of all, why are you asking for suggestions when you already planned to meet up? You should already have all of that figured out. See, y'all. This is why we talk about being decisive and actually being a man with the plan. Right? You shouldn't have no holes in your plan. Like your shit should be leak proof. You know what I'm saying? Literally, your game should be like a boat, right? Don't nobody want to get on your shit if it's gonna capsize or leak. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all got rowboats, nigga. We got Carnival cruise ships out this bitch. That's how sturdy our game is. Y'all got rowboats and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the paint chipping. Like, come on, man. Like your shit should be sturdy, bro. You guys want to add to that, fam?
Now, shout out to the Unique 79. He's been a member for 5 months. He says, "This is why men need to be direct and state their intentions from the jump. As you both always say, tell a woman what your intention is to be her next lover. Get the likes of everyone and subscribe." Facts. Shout out to Darius DG.
There you go. Appreciate that. I'm going to make sure I ain't miss no questions. Let me snatch them up. Hey, guys, the call-in line is open. Jasmine, hold on. I need to give you. You said what now?
No, I was saying call-in lines are still open.
Okay, cool. All right. Hold on real quick. There's another question. Okay. Miles, if you want to grab that, I got to do something real quick, brother.
Okay. Lil Dio says, if you just met a person and don't know anything about them, but the energy is weird around that person, could that be them emitting that energy, or is that a problem within me? You just met the person, you don't know anything about them, but the energy is weird. Could that be them, or is that a problem with me? But why is it a problem though? I don't understand why it's a problem. If you meet somebody and you don't like their energy, why is that a problem? That's no problem. You don't have to get along with everybody. You don't have to like everybody that you meet. Same way that when you go holler at chicks, every chick is not going to like you, is the same way that every person you meet, you're not going to necessarily like. So I don't understand why it's a problem. It could just be that you don't vibe with that person, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that little deal. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You guys gotta you look. We gotta stop being so apologetic for believing in ourselves and believing in our own energies. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. 904, you're on live with the man who's
believing in ourselves and believing in our own energies.
904.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. 904, you're on live with the man who's believing in ourselves and our own energies. 904. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, 904.
Are we good? We good on calls?
Yeah, we good on calls.
All right. So,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I answered them, but all right.
No, you got it.
Hello?
904?
Yes, it's 904.
Yeah, name, age, city. What's up?
My name is Jeremiah. I'm 25, and I'm from Jacksonville.
Did you just call in?
Yeah, I had the TV on
okay.
loud.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful when you do that type of shit, bro. All right. If you're calling in, you gotta mute it or turn it off in the background. Okay.
All
right. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just calling to see, like, as I'm on my journey, because I'm currently on the Bad Boy membership.
Okay.
How could one cope with, like, still not get results as I play the numbers game and try to build sensual attention?
All right. First of all, you're gonna have to learn how to pronounce your words, bro. I can't understand the words you're saying. What are you saying?
I said, how could one deal with, like, the frustrations of playing the numbers game as I, you know what I'm saying, progress? I'm currently on the Bad Boy membership with Lucario, but
so let me say this, and I'm gonna say this and pass it back to Miles, because anything they got to do with masculine identity, Bad Boy membership, I'm gonna defer to Miles. Let me just say this about you being frustrated. Part of enjoying the conquest is also enjoying the journey. So if you're frustrated on your journey, you're going to always look at it as a chore, right? Mm-hmm. And you shouldn't look at it that way, right? So an example is, I love women, right? So
yeah, right.
Regardless of whether or not a woman is interested in me or not, or she rejects me, I still love dealing with women. I still love conversing with women. To me, it's not a chore. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, and I really want to be home and about, like, should I just, like, go to bars and I try to find places to go to?
Hold on, bro. You say you played the numbers game. How many women you talked to this week?
I only talked to one. I ain't even gonna lie. I work like 16 hours.
All right, so caller. You talked to one girl. Did you really play the numbers game then?
Not today, no.
Okay, so what are we talking about then, caller?
Not any day. Caller, let me ask you a question. Hold on. In the past 30 days,
when I talk to
caller, hold on, brother. Listen, caller, listen, caller, hold on, listen. Caller, listen, brother. Listen real quick. I'm gonna pass it right back to you. In the past 30 days, what was the most women you hollered at on any given day?
On any given day, I had went to a party. I lost count. I hollered at least like 25 for that day. Cause it was a party down the street I went to. I ain't really. I got some numbers, but those weren't really about nothing.
I don't know, bro. It sounds kind of suspect. You went from 25 to 1 and shit. I don't know.
So you say you
Yeah, I
went
got
to
like
you say
20.
you went to a
I
party.
got 2 numbers.
You got 2 numbers. You hollered at 25 chicks. You got 2 numbers. Did you leave your number with anybody?
No, I ain't get my number.
Why you didn't give your number?
Because I ain't really have enough game. I ain't have an update on the game to give away my number at that time.
Okay. So that means you still need to go out and try.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, you
call
frustrated.
my bad.
No,
go
go
Miles,
ahead.
you got
No, go ahead.
No, real quick. Okay, caller, and for any guys listening, I don't believe in asking for a woman's number. But let me tell you, the key to giving a woman your number and having her reach out to you is enticing her.
Right.
Basically, let her know what it is you want to do.
Right.
Come to the situation with a plan in hand. Let her know what you want to do, and basically say, is that something you may be interested in? If the answer is yes, then you slide her the digits. See, the problem with a lot of you guys, because you're so worried about rejection, you're so worried about, let me just get in and out with a number. And I feel some sense of victory with just getting a number, right? So because you have that mentality, you're skipping steps. You're not actually taking the time to visualize or give the woman a portrait, a picture to look at as far as what she can expect to deal with you, right? The number, the giving of the number is because you just want to make sure you guys can keep in touch to finish setting up the situation so you can give her the particulars. You know what I'm saying? Basically the address and the name of the venue. But the exchanging of contact information should only be after she's basically confirmed that she's interested. But anyway.
So what do you have a plan when you approach a woman? Do you have what's your plan for a woman when you approach?
Yeah, like currently, I ain't really looking for, like, if I want like a sex buddy, a fuck buddy, I'll go on a date and stuff, go get some ice cream or something. You know what I'm saying?
So did you
And
tell
then
any
by the
did you
second
tell
date,
any of
I'm
the
trying
women
to
at this party?
hook up.
Did any women at this party, did you tell them that's what you're trying to do?
No, I ain't have enough yet. I was learning step by step.
Okay, so that's so you're not even far along enough to be frustrated, bro, because you're not taking any of the steps that you're really supposed to be taking. So what you getting frustrated about?
Like, cause I'm used to people laughing, like people that see, like, that in the beginning I wasn't really used to getting girls like that, and they kind of tease me about it. So it's what kind of play a role in the frustration.
So
I even see, like,
who are these people you talking about?
Like people I got to brush shoulders with on a day-to-day basis.
Who are these people?
You know what I'm saying? Like family, friends, well, so-called friends.
Okay,
Maybe
so when you
neighbors.
go out hollering at chicks, you got to be around these people.
Oh no, I get out, but I still gotta go around them sometimes.
So
more majority than I go out.
So what does that really matter to you if they're not around you when you doing your thing?
I just do. When I fail, I could just remember them laughing and teasing me. You know what I'm saying? About me not having nobody where everybody can be. Like, I couldn't eat at their table, but you know what I'm saying? I'm alone while I try on the journey and kind of mess with me.
Bro, you sound depressed, fam. You sound like caller for real. You sound depressed. Are you?
Sometimes, yeah, but I try to get a therapy. I got a therapy. I try to get.
Okay, fam. How old are you again? What's your age?
I'm 25.
25. So, do you have friends that you hang around, that you do things you enjoy with?
No, not like I used to. And just like everybody else got friends, and I can't eat at the table. It's just me, feel outcasted, you know.
Okay. So why do you think that is? Man, you're 25 years old. Normally 25-year-olds, they got all the friends in the world, even though at that age it's a lot of just fake motherfuckers. But anyway, but even then, at least they got some fake motherfuckers around them where they feel like they think they got friends. Why ain't nobody fucking with you? What you did?
I got one friend, but they don't live near me. Like, You know what I'm
No.
saying?
But I'm talking about. Do you have a job? You have a job?
Yeah, I work 2 jobs. I work like
Okay.
16 hours majority of the day.
Okay. So at your gigs, you ain't never had no dudes you was cool with, and then y'all kind of befriended each other, and y'all man, we should go out and just kick it sometime. That ain't never happened to you?
Oh yeah, it happened at my job, but they don't live near me. Like, I don't have no friends outside my job that I can hang with.
Or so where you live at? Were you born and raised there, or did you move there?
I was born and raised there.
Bro, how you born and raised in a city you still living in, and you ain't got no one to fuck with? That's odd to me. What you done did to your peoples, bro? You're here fucking chicks. You know what I'm saying? They got boyfriends and shit. What you doing? What's up with you?
Yeah, they move. I try to make new friends. I'm kind of iffy. I don't like to be looked at like suspect when I be with these male guys. Like, I want nobody to think I'm on some gay stuff.
Bro, I've had dudes that I work with, like we would be in a training class together at a new gig, and maybe after a couple of weeks, we chopping it up, and be like, hey man, there's a happy hour, at this spot. I heard the girl, we've been mad chicks be there from the jobs all across the way. Man, hey, why don't you meet me there? We'll chop it up and get at some of these babes there. Like that ain't never happened to you?
They don't really have cars. Like, I'm the only one with a car. I have to pick them up. Then they live an hour away, but not really. The guys I know that get girls, like, they don't be around me get girls. They just get the girls. And I ain't really. I got to put myself on the game. I'm in the bad boy membership game.
I don't know what to tell you because my whole life, I've always had people that even if they weren't like my friends at first, I've always had situations where people just wanted to kick it with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to tell you. I've never experienced what you're going through. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you got a bounce.
I just don't know. I don't know if I did something. I don't know what I did. It's like I'm a black sheep group polarized or something. But I'm all right. Like, I ain't really but
fam. I'm a black sheep too, bro. I'm the black sheep of my family, bro. Don't nobody like me in my family, dog. I'm a black sheep too, bro. So that had nothing to do with anything, right? Because when you're out in public, your energy.
To get out.
You say what?
I ain't really took the. I've been lazy when it come to getting out. Like, just last week.
Bro. Caller, bro. Life ain't gonna come to you, bro. You gotta make life happen, bro. It ain't just gonna come to you, and bitches ain't gonna come knock on your door and say you want to come out and play, bro. It's not gonna happen. You got to get out and put yourself out there.
At my job, last time I hollered at a girl was like yesterday, but I ain't really trying to holler at no job. But it was kind of hard for me to get out. I gotta find places.
Bro, so let me ask you a question. You say you work about 16 hours a day. Do you have any days off?
Yeah, I got one day off on Sunday. And
okay, what day of the week is that? You off on Sunday?
I couldn't hear you.
You're off on Sunday?
All I know, yeah, I'm off on Sunday.
All right, then Saturday night should be your nights then. Saturday night should be your nights. What time you get off work on Saturday?
Saturday, I get off. I get off at on 5. At 5 o'clock in the morning.
Man. Or 5 in the morning?
I ain't gotta go to like 6:30 though. I'm a 6:30 to 5 type of dude. On the daytime, like right now.
So you're talking about 5? Okay, wait. So you're talking about 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning is when you get off?
Yeah.
Then Sunday should be your day then. Bro, there are spots, there are things to do on a Sunday.
Yeah.
There are things to do every day of the week, bro.
That's what's getting me.
Okay, fam. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to you, and then I'm gonna pass it to Miles. And Miles want to speak to it. I'm gonna say this to you. You need to go to traveltojacksonville.org or vacations at Jacksonville or something like. Go to the website. There's a website for every city. Go to that website, and there's usually a calendar and a calendar for the year. and they're going to tell you different events that they have going on throughout the year on any given day. You need to go find shit that interests you, make it your business to go to these things on your days off when you can, and kind of peep them out for yourself. Check them out for yourself first. And then if you feel like, oh, I like this shit, this is something, I can get into, then what you need to do right after that is when you meet women, start inviting women to these things, these different events or festivities or festivals or whatever it is you want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah,
because if you ain't got no place to go and you don't do shit, then where the fuck you gonna invite a woman to?
Right.
Because I know you ain't got no game to invite a woman to your crib. I know you ain't got it like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, just something we can get it could be just a medium between me and where I can get close to him. I ain't trying to say too much.
No, you got it, friend.
Caller, one question, man. Do you love yourself?
I mean,
yeah, you need to work on that.
I do, but I want to understand.
No. You need to work on that, bro. You need to work on that. I think before you get on the Bad Boy membership, you need to get some therapy, bro.
Right.
You need to go talk to somebody.
Yeah,
because it ain't
how
nothing.
could I get my first steps though?
Turner Counseling, turnercounseling.org. Go to that website, turnercounseling.org. TURNER counseling.org. Get yourself some therapy, bro. Get yourself some therapy. Because no matter what we tell you, no matter how many girls you talk to, if you don't have a good self-image, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't love yourself, it's not going to matter. Okay?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need help from the ground up. You need help from the ground up.
Right. I appreciate that.
Good luck to you, man. Man, you're 25, man. You too young to be running around here moping and shit with your head down, sounding all depressed. But you should literally be having the time of your life right about now, fam.
I know.
Rex.
But he said I know.
I can't be doubting myself. I try to be confident when I talk to the girls and talk to them like they already want me, but it just seem like they see me because I be on my grind. I'm a 16-hour worker, and they don't make me. That's not who I am. This is something I do.
Fam, you can't fake confidence, fam. Caller, you cannot fake You cannot fake confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fake confidence. Either you're a confident man or you're not.
All
right, bro. Thanks for the call, man.
All right. Thank y'all.
All right, take it easy, brother. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Let me snatch up another comment. Yeah. Let me grab one real quick. I just saw it right there. So he says, so if you just met a person and don't know anything about them, but the energy is weird around that person, could it be them emanating that energy, or is it a problem within me? Guys, God damn it. Guys, listen to me. There's this little thing called compatibility. You may have heard about it. It's called compatibility. Compatibility literally means existing in harmony without conflict. Right? If you're dealing with a woman and it's not a harmonious interaction, leave her where she stands.
Mm-hmm.
Leave her where she stands. Period. So to me, if I'm dealing with a woman and if she don't have the energy that's present for me to conduct the interaction and lead it in a desired direction I want it to go in, conversation is over. I'm not sitting around wondering why this or why. I don't care. I literally don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If shit ain't happening to my liking, conversation is over. I'm not mad at the woman. I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed. I just understand she's not for me, not for her. Y'all, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, all I said was I answered the question by saying, man, everybody you meet, you're not gonna like. Everybody you meet, their energy is not gonna vibe with yours, and that's all right. I don't know why it got to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's just a natural occurrence. That ain't no problem.
That's what I'm saying. It's no issue, guys. The whole point. Look, let me tell y'all something real quick. When you talk about relationships, I don't care if it's a coworker relationship, a business partner relationship, a girlfriend, boyfriend, sexual relationship, a homeboy relationship. It don't matter. All those are relationships, professional, sexual, romantic, whatever. Any type of relationship you endeavor to be in, it's all about relating. That's what relationships are, the ability to relate to people. Do you relate to people or not? Are you guys relatable? Can you relate to each other? If you can relate to each other and you like the vibe, you like the energy, then you decide, I like the energy. I want to experience that energy again. Or this person is a cool person. I don't mind kicking it with this individual. That's it. All right, let's go to the next one. Contacting a woman that I'm interested in from time to time to check on her and set up something through between those periods is a form of inconsistency. Miles, you want to jump on that first, fam? I got to leave this message for somebody.
Well, I don't know what time to time means, bro. I don't know if it's consistent or not. You just said time to time. You didn't give any specifics. I mean, based on your language choice, it probably is inconsistency because you don't even know how to articulate what you saying. If you just said time to time and in between those periods, how do I know the length of time in between time to time and the different periods? What are we talking about?
Yeah, because you got to make yourself a little more clear. So double AJ, right? If I'm dealing with a woman and her and I have a sexual relationship, fuck buddy relationship, and I see her, or let me rephrase it. If I desire to see her every 5 to 6 to 7 days, I'm going to set the tone of that expectation. Meaning the way that I communicate to her, she's going to see it with my actions that she typically hears from me every 5 to 7 days or whatever it is. Right? So, but I'm not going to call to check up on her. Right? I'm calling or texting to set up another sexual rendezvous. So just by me reaching out to her to set that up, I'm killing two birds with one stone with that. Mm-hmm. Because her response to that is going to tell me what's going on with her. She says, I can't, maybe some other time. Boom. Or she never responds at all. She's telling me, she's had her fill, she's had her fun, and she's done with it. Or at least for now she is. Right? So, but I'm not concerned with checking up on her or anything like that. And it's not really, when you talk about consistency, that's when you've established some type of what's the word I'm looking for? That's when you've established something with the woman where she knows she's gonna hear from you with regularity. So if I got a woman who's a fuck buddy and she's been a fuck buddy for 3, 4, 5 months, and I hit her up every 5 to 6, 7, 8 days, okay, that's me being consistent. Now, if I didn't hit her up for like 2 months, now I'm being inconsistent, right? But she might hit me up like I normally hear from Kerry. Well, let me find out what's going on with him, because he's normally consistent about hitting me up every 5 to 6, 7, 8 days. So
is that the last question?
No, that's a few of them. But if you're ready to bounce, man, I'm ready to bounce too.
I gotta.
All right. So for y'all to get y'all question asked, hey, we ran out of time. What may help though is steady financial contribution to the show. That may entice us to give y'all some attention. You know what I'm saying? Some more time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? No promises. No promises. Y'all see how I'm setting the tone? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, it's been real. Appreciate all y'all coming through. For the callers, Jasmine, YouTube, appreciate you calling in. Right? We do love when women participate. We just want y'all to be candid and straight up, though. Y'all, it's been real. Women use sex to get into relationships. The truth revealed, they do. Right? So sometimes women will use the misleading impression that sex is available to you. So as long as you do shit their way, or they might just give you sex whenever you want.
Right.
But you have to be able to discern, are they giving you sex whenever you want because they just like fucking you like that, or are they using it as a conduit to get to you where they can finally rope you in, right? To get to the non-sexual shit. You have to use discernment and have discernment, right? Sometimes things are too good to be true. Sometimes they are. It's been real. Miles, you got anything you want to plug on the way out the gate?
Yeah, guys. Father's Day sale, 15% off your order of masculine identity soap. Go to masculineidentity.com, order your soap, 15% off. Just type in father in the discount code. And also, guys, remember to get your tickets for the event October 26th, the screening of Game Kings 2 in Miami. Make sure you go get your tickets, man. Appreciate you, K-Zag. Thanks for having me, man. You already know what it is. Manhood is a skill set, man. For real.
Okay, y'all. Hey, real quick on the way out, guys. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock Eastern, the Real Game No Theory podcast with myself, Miles, 1950, Steve the Dean, and Lucario. Come fuck with us. Like the joint on the way out. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.